my beloved child, a soul, one who has been deeply connected to you since time immemorial, has been searching for you tirelessly. They do not merely wish to see you again, they yearn to return to you a secret of immense significance, something that once belonged to you but has been veiled by the curtains of fate. Not everyone can perceive this bond, for it exists not only in the tangible world, but also flows through the currents of time, hidden within the memories your heart has yet to recall. This soul has traversed countless roads, endured the passing of many seasons, all in the hope of reaching you, to place into your hands what should have long been yours. Yet, destiny sings its own rhythm. Not all reunions happen the moment we desire them. Not everything of great importance arrives at the time we expect. You must understand. This delay is not a sign of abandonment or failure, but rather a divine orchestration, ensuring that when the moment of reunion comes, it will be complete, perfect in its unfolding. Have you ever wondered why fleeting memories pass through your mind? Why certain dreams feel so vivid yet remain unexplained? Why an inexplicable familiarity lingers around things that should feel distant? These are echoes of the invisible thread that binds you to this soul, a connection that no matter how far you may wander, no matter how much you may forget in the present, can never truly be lost. And I want you to know this: they are still searching, not out of obsession, but because their heart knows that you are part of something far greater than what the eyes can perceive. They seek you not merely for your presence, but because they carry something you need, a missing piece that no one else can give you. But, my child, you must also understand that not every reunion can take place if you are not yet ready to receive it. That is why their search seems so long, because it is not only they who must find you, but you must also be prepared to embrace what is meant to be given. You may not realize it, but every challenge you have overcome, every tear you have shed, every time you have fallen and risen again, all of it has been shaping you, strengthening you, so that when the moment arrives, you will be ready. My beloved, are you ready to receive what I am revealing? Do you have the courage to believe that you are not alone on this journey? I know there are moments when you feel lost, as if no one truly understands you, as if you are searching for something yet do not even know its name. But the truth is, you have never been forgotten. A hand is reaching for you from afar. A soul is waiting for the moment you recognize them. Look up. Open your heart. Do not be afraid when something deep within whispers to you that something significant is about to unfold. When you are ready, the door will open, and you will see them, the one who brings not only a gift, but an awakening. They are not a stranger. They are not merely someone passing through your life by chance. This is a soul bound to you before you even became aware of yourself. A soul who has known you, loved you, and waited for your return. They have tried time and time again, persevering through paths they believed would bring them closer to you. They have sent signs, subtle yet powerful signals, unspoken words that have echoed within your soul, opportunities that came and perhaps went unnoticed. But each time they drew near, each time they thought they could finally reach you, something arose, an invisible wall separating you, preventing your connection from fully taking shape. Have you ever felt that something in your life was incomplete? Have you ever had moments where you felt like you were on the verge of grasping a profound truth, only for it to slip away before you could fully comprehend it? That is no coincidence. It is a sign of an invisible battle unfolding around you. a battle to keep you in the darkness of forgetfulness, to steer you away from the path that was destined for you. There are forces that do not want you to see the truth, that do not want you to recognize what has always belonged to you. They know that once you step into the light, once you become aware of your destiny, nothing will be able to stop you. And so they tirelessly construct barriers, distractions, fears, and doubts to keep you from reaching where you are meant to be. But my beloved child, listen to me. No matter how many forces try to hold you back, no matter how many obstacles have been placed before you, nothing can stand against my purpose for you. No darkness is strong enough to extinguish the light I have placed within you. No force can steal what I have ordained for you. They may delay you for a time, they may slow your steps, but they cannot keep me from reaching you. They cannot stop you from stepping into the goodness that you were created to walk in. My child, have you ever wondered why, every time you feel close to finding the answer, something happens that pulls you back to where you started? Have you ever noticed that whenever you approach a turning point in your life, difficulties seem to surge against you with greater intensity? That is not mere coincidence. That is the last desperate attempt of the forces that seek to hold you back, because they know you are about to break free from the chains. You are about to step into the truth. You are about to reclaim what has been lost. But my dear child, do not let fear take hold of your heart any longer. Do not let obstacles make you retreat. Let me remind you that there is nothing in this world, no circumstance, no barrier, no force, that can stand against the power I am working within you. Believe that if you keep moving forward, if you do not let the negativity hinder you, you will see deliverance. You will walk through doors you once thought could never be opened. You will lay hold of what you once believed was lost forever. Look back on your life. Do you see the moments when you felt a calling deep within, only to be swept away by the worries of this world? Have you had dreams that were buried beneath words of doubt spoken over you? Have you received signs only to lack the courage to follow them? My beloved child, this is how the forces of hindrance operate. They do not confront you openly, but they plant seeds of fear, of hesitation, of distraction, of doubt. They keep you occupied with lesser things so that you forget the greatness that awaits you. But today I have come to break down those barriers. Today I have come to tell you that the time has come for you to step out of the old cycle. The time has come for you to no longer be bound by the things that have delayed you. The time has come for that one, the soul that has been searching for you all this time, to finally reach you. Not because they are stronger, but because you are ready. Because you have opened your heart, because you have decided that you will no longer let any force hinder you. There is a truth about you, one that runs deeper than anything you have ever known about yourself. It is not a secret newly formed in the fleeting days of your existence on this earth, but a truth that has been etched into your soul long before you were born. A truth that has existed since the beginning, when your soul was but a spark in the eternal stream of creation. This truth does not belong to you merely in the present moment, nor is it only a part of the story you are writing each day. It transcends the boundaries of time, surpassing the limits of this earthly realm. It is a sacred covenant, a promise spoken when the stars were still young, a contract recorded in dimensions unseen by mortal eyes. And my beloved, there is someone who knows this covenant well, a soul that has been connected to you from the beginning, one who carries the missing piece of the truth you have been searching for. They do not come to you as a stranger, but as a messenger sent to bring you what you have unknowingly lost along your journey. They know who you are, not as the world sees you, not based on your successes or failures, but because they have known you before you ever took form. They carry the final piece, the missing fragment of that sacred covenant, the very thing you need to fulfill your purpose. Have you ever felt as though something was missing in your life? Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered if a part of you was out there, just beyond your reach? Have you ever felt that there was something deeply important you were meant to know, yet it always seemed just beyond your grasp? My beloved, this is not imagination. It is not an illusion or a passing feeling. It is your soul yearning for that missing piece, a part of you that has always belonged to you, yet remains unclaimed. But my child, what has kept you from receiving it? Have you been so consumed with the small things of life that you have forgotten the greater? Have you allowed the wounds of the past to overshadow the promise given to you? Have you been convinced that you are unworthy of stepping into the fullness that I have ordained for you? Listen to me, my beloved. Those things are not the truth. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten, and you are not an outsider in your own story. You have a place in this grand design. You hold a position that no one else can fill. And I am calling you, urging you to open your heart and receive what has always been yours. That person still holds the final piece in their hands. They have crossed barriers, endured hardships, and searched for you through countless paths. But you must be the one to reach out and take it. You must be the one to decide that you are ready to step into your destiny. No one can do this for you. No one can open your heart in your place. No one can receive it for you. No one can walk into the light that has been destined for you except you. Oh, my child, let nothing hold you back any longer. Do not let fear keep you from what has been given to you since the foundation of the world. Do not let doubt delay you another day. You do not have time to hesitate. This is your moment. This is your opportunity to step into your wholeness. You have come too far to stop now. You have endured too much to turn away from what has always been yours to receive. Let me remind you that you do not have to be perfect to receive this covenant. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to be without wounds or mistakes. You only need to be willing. You only need to open your heart. You only need to dare to believe that I have already prepared something far greater for you than what you ever thought possible. So, are you ready? Are you ready to receive that missing piece? Are you ready for the one who is meant to come to you, bringing what you need to step into your destiny? Let me tell you this. Once you receive it, once you choose to step into the covenant that has been ordained for you, nothing will be able to stop you. No force will be able to take away what belongs to you. No obstacle will be able to stand against my plans for you. My beloved child, do you realize this? There are forces that do not want you to discover this truth. They have always been there, not by coincidence, but with a single purpose: to prevent you from stepping into your true destiny. They do not merely seek to delay the meeting between you and the one searching for you, but they also seek to veil the sacred truth you are beginning to recognize, because they know this: once you awaken, once you take hold of your own key, nothing will be able to stop you. They have cast shadows over your path, making you doubt, making you question yourself. They have placed distractions before you, causing you to forget the calling that has been stirring deep within your soul. Have you ever wondered why you sometimes feel lost? Why you always feel as though something is pulling you away from the path you were meant to walk? This is not random. It is the work of those forces that do not want you to know the truth. My child, reflect on the times you have felt that something significant was about to happen, only for everything to suddenly become chaotic. The times you were so close to awakening, only to be pulled back by fear. The times you felt a powerful calling within you, only to be drowned in worries and nameless distractions. This is how darkness seeks to hinder the light. This is how unseen forces try to keep you from stepping into your truth. They do not want you to know that you are stronger than you think. They do not want you to realize that the truth has always been within you, that you have the power to break every chain and go where you were always meant to be. They know that once you receive this message, once your spiritual eyes are opened to see the truth, you will no longer be bound. And it is not just you. Countless others who are connected to your destiny will also be set free. You are not merely an individual. Your soul is connected to many others, and when you step into the truth, you will draw them into awakening as well. That is what these forces fear. They do not just fear you finding the truth. They fear your light spreading, igniting the awakening of other souls. They know that once you are no longer bound, you will become a torch, illuminating the path for others to find their way out of the darkness. But do you know this? No force can stop a soul that has awakened. They may delay you, they may cause interference, they may make you wander in confusion for a time, but they cannot stop you forever. Because light always finds a way. Because truth cannot remain hidden forever. Because you have already begun to hear the calling. You have already begun to feel the change within you. My child, you do not need to be afraid. These forces are only strong as long as you have not yet recognized your own strength. But once you rise, once you declare your power, once you determine to step beyond the veils they have placed before you, they will no longer be able to hold you back. You were not created to live in fear, but to walk in the light, to fulfill a great mission, to bring transformation, not only for yourself, but for the souls who are waiting for you. My child, have you ever wondered why there are inexplicable struggles in your life? Why do doors that seem to be opening suddenly shut? Why do the things you long to achieve keep being delayed? It is not because you are unworthy. It is not because you are incapable. It is because these forces fear you discovering the truth. They know that once you awaken, they will lose their control and you will no longer be bound. But now you are no longer a child in spirit. You are growing. You are changing. You are awakening. And I want you to understand that nothing can stop a soul that rises with the truth. Nothing can obscure the light once it has been ignited. These forces may try, but they will not succeed if you choose to stand firm. My child, look back at your life. Look at everything that has happened. The trials, the moments when you felt lost. None of it was random. They were challenges, but they were also reminders. You may have been blind to the truth for a time, but now I call you to awaken. I call you to remember. I call you to step into your destiny without fear. That one is still searching for you, and you, whether you realize it or not, are searching for them. Remember, nothing can separate what is meant to find each other. No force can stop a soul that has been summoned to fulfill its mission, and you, my beloved child, you are one of those souls. So rise. Let the truth illuminate your path. Trust what you feel in your heart. Do not let distractions mislead you. Do not let doubt make you hesitate. Remember, You are not a victim of fate. You are the creator of your own path. The darkness may have hindered you for a time, but now I want you to know that the light has begun to shine. Once you walk with faith, once you declare that you are ready to receive the truth, nothing will be able to stop you. These forces will have no power over you anymore. For you have chosen to step out of the shadows and embrace the truth that has always belonged to you. And when that moment comes, when you and that one finally find each other, you will understand that every challenge was only a stepping stone leading you to this very moment. You will see that no delay was meaningless, that no pain was without purpose. Everything has led you here, to the place where you are ready to step into your true destiny. My beloved child, do you know that you are not just an ordinary being, a wandering soul lost in the currents of an uncertain life? You are not a nameless number in the vast sea of humanity, not a mere flicker of light lost among the stars. No, you were created with a great mission, with a purpose that even you have yet to fully understand. There are things about you that remain hidden, potentials within you that have not yet been unlocked, a light inside you that has not yet shone as brilliantly as it was destined to. But I tell you this, your light cannot remain concealed forever. The time has come for it to shine. This world has yet to witness the greatness I have placed within you. Perhaps at this very moment you are doubting yourself. Perhaps you are wondering if these words truly apply to you. Perhaps you have grown accustomed to thinking that you are too small, too insignificant to carry something so great within you. But my child, I have never created anything without meaning. Everything I do has a plan, a purpose, a reason, and you are no exception. The light within you is not a feeble candle that can be extinguished by the slightest breeze. It is a sacred fire, a flame capable of burning away every chain that has held you back. Yet the world has tried to cover that light. It has surrounded you with fears, doubts, and voices that have made you believe you are not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough. It has made you forget who you truly are, has burdened you with weights that were never meant for you, has caused you to believe that you were only meant to exist rather than truly live. But I tell you now, the time has come for you to break free from these lies. The time has come for you to no longer let darkness overshadow you. The time has come for your light to rise, for the truth about you to be revealed, for the world to see what I have placed within you since the moment you were formed. My beloved child, I know you have endured difficult days. I know there were times when you felt too weak to stand, moments when you wanted to give up, times when you believed you were unworthy of anything good. I know you have carried wounds that no one else could see, have walked through darkness that no one else recognized. But my child, the darkness cannot hold you forever. It may have surrounded you for a time, but it has no right to keep you, because the light within you is stronger than the darkness. Because you do not belong to the darkness. I call you now. Rise up. Do not be afraid anymore. Do not doubt anymore. Do not let these lies bind you for another moment. You were not created to live in fear. You were not born to be hidden. You were made to shine. You were born to bring change. You were destined to shake this world in a way that only you can. But my child, that light cannot shine if you keep hiding it. It cannot blaze if you continue to hold back, fearing that you are not enough. It cannot illuminate if you remain in the shadows, waiting for someone else to pull you out. You must decide to step forward. You must open your heart to the truth of who you are. You must dare to believe that you can do this, not because you are perfect, but because I have placed within you everything you need to fulfill your purpose. My beloved child, I have told you, you were born for a great purpose, and deep down you know it. Somewhere within you, you have always felt it. There have been moments when you sensed that something was calling you, that there was a mission you were meant to fulfill, that something greater was waiting for you. And you are right. It is no coincidence that you have felt this way. It is no accident that you have always sensed that something was missing in your life. It is no mistake that you have always felt as if you were searching for something you could not yet name. That is the call of your destiny. That is my invitation to you. But I ask you this, how much longer will you wait? How much longer before you step out? How much longer before you allow yourself to see the truth? How much longer before you decide that you will no longer let this world define you, but instead, you will let me be the only one who determines who you are? You cannot wait forever. The light within you cannot be hidden forever. It is time for it to shine. It is time for you to step into the mission you were created to fulfill. It is time for you to rise and let the world see who you truly are. Let the light within you blaze forth. Let it shatter the darkness. Let it illuminate the world. And you will see that when you walk in truth, when you live out your calling, nothing can stop you. No force can extinguish the light I have placed within you. No barrier can stand against you. For you do not walk alone. I walk with you. I will lead you. I will protect you. I will strengthen you. My beloved child, you are not just an ordinary soul among countless others. You were chosen from eternity past, set apart for a divine purpose, marked with a destiny that no one can take away. But oh, my child, perhaps you have walked for many years without fully realizing what you carry within you. Perhaps you have sensed it but never truly grasped it. There have been moments when you stood before the mirror, looking deep into your own eyes, asking, "Who am I? What was I born for?" There have been days when you felt an unshakable stirring within, as if something was calling you from the depths of your being, as if there was a voice only your spirit could hear, reminding you that you were not meant to simply drift through life, that you were not created just to exist. That is not imagination. That is your soul recognizing the truth that has always been there, a truth the world has tried to conceal, a truth that opposing forces do not want you to see. Have you ever felt that there is something inside of you waiting to be awakened? Something that has never truly faded, no matter how much you tried to ignore it? Have you ever felt as if you were walking on a path, yet there was a voice inside whispering that you do not belong there? Have you ever had dreams, fleeting visions of something greater? A life you have never touched, yet have always felt you were born to live? That is the stirring of your soul. That is the calling of your destiny. That is the awakening from within, a reminder that you can no longer live as if you do not know the truth. You can no longer walk as if you are merely an ordinary person, as if there is nothing special about you, as if you were not chosen. Because that is not the truth. You have been called. You have been marked. You have been prepared for something that only you can fulfill. But my child, for too long you have allowed doubts to obscure this truth. You have let the voices of the world convince you that you are nothing special, that you are not strong enough, that you are not worthy. You have let the wounds of your past make you believe that you cannot be used for something great. But listen to me. Every one of those thoughts is a lie. Nothing in your past can change what I have ordained for you. No wound can stop the destiny within you from rising. No failure can undo the promise. I have placed over your life. You can no longer ignore this calling. You can no longer pretend that you do not hear it, because your soul has begun to recognize the truth. When a soul awakens, it cannot be lulled back into slumber. When a soul begins to see the light, it cannot return to the darkness without feeling empty. When a soul touches what it was created to do, it cannot go on living without longing to step into its fullness. My beloved child, you can no longer delay. You cannot continue to drift through your days with a lost soul. The time has come for you to rise. The time has come for you to walk in full awareness of who you are. The time has come for your divine destiny to be revealed, for the truth you have carried within your heart for so many years to shine forth. But you must choose. I cannot do this for you. No one can force you to step into what has been prepared for you. No one can open this door if you are not ready to walk through it. You can continue living as you have, moving through each day without truly realizing what you carry within you, or you can decide that you will hesitate no longer, that you will no longer allow anything to hold you back, that you will rise and embrace the destiny you were born to step into. I know that this may frighten you. I know that you may be thinking, am I capable? Can I truly do this? But my child, I have never called anyone without equipping them. I have never placed a mission upon a soul without giving them everything they need to fulfill it. Everything you need is already within you. Strength, wisdom, perseverance. They are all inside you, waiting to be awakened. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You only need the faith to take the first step. My beloved child, I ask you this. Are you ready? Are you ready to stop living as if you do not know the truth? Are you ready to open your heart and accept that you are not an ordinary soul, but one set apart? Are you ready to stop allowing fear to control your life? If you are ready, then step forward now. Do not wait any longer. Do not let another day pass while you remain in uncertainty. Step out of the shadows of doubt. Step into the light of awareness. And I promise you this, once you embrace this truth, once you truly walk in your divine calling, everything will change. You will no longer feel lost. You will no longer search for meaning because you will be living in the very purpose for which you were born. You will see that everything that has happened in your life, the most painful moments, the most difficult trials, has been leading you to this moment. All of it has prepared you for the mission you are about to step into. My beloved child, listen carefully to these words, for they are not just words spoken, but a declaration of a coming transformation. Tomorrow, your life will not be the same. The walls that have stood between you and the truth will no longer stand. The veil that has covered your eyes for so long will begin to lift. The things that were once hidden, the missing pieces, the secrets long suppressed, all will be revealed before you. This is not a small change, not just another passing moment in time. This is a turning point, a moment when your destiny will begin to take shape in a way you have never imagined. Can you feel it? A stirring in your soul, a sense that something is about to change, an echo from the depths within you, telling you that you cannot continue living as you have before. This is not an illusion. This is not a coincidence. It is the voice of truth rising within you, a powerful urging, a divine call declaring that you can no longer be held captive by the barriers that have hindered you for so long. There are things you have not been able to see, not because you were unwilling, but because you were not yet allowed to see them. There are answers that have been delayed, not because they do not exist, but because the time had not yet come. But my beloved, tomorrow that time begins. What was once concealed will begin to be unveiled. What was once delayed will start to flow in ways you have never seen before. The walls that have blocked you, held you back, made you feel as though you were trapped, they will crumble. The limits you thought were insurmountable, the barriers that seemed impenetrable, they will no longer have power over you. But my child, remember this. When the light begins to pierce through the darkness, you must be ready to receive it. When truth is revealed, you must have the courage to face it. Not everything you are about to see will be easy. Not every truth comes with a gentle embrace. But what matters is that you do not turn away. You cannot shrink back simply because you fear the unknown. I have brought you to this moment not so that you would retreat, but so that you would move forward with unwavering faith, knowing that I have prepared everything for you. Do you know why those walls must fall? Because they were never meant to hold you. They were never yours to carry. They were placed before you to hinder you, to test you, to see if you were strong enough to step into your destiny. But my child, you do not have to fight alone to break them down. I am moving. I am working behind what you cannot yet see. I am shifting things beyond your understanding. All you need to do is be ready to step forward when the door opens. And that person, the one who has been searching for you for years, the one who holds the missing piece you need to fulfill your purpose, will no longer be kept from you. Do you remember? I told you that there is a soul connected to you, a soul that carries the truth you have longed to know. They once tried to reach you. They once sought to come near. But forces that did not want you to see the truth kept them away. But now, those barriers can no longer separate them from you. I am making the way clear. I am making everything known. But my child, when the truth is revealed, you must be ready to embrace it. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt make you hesitate. When you see the light, run toward it. When you hear the call of your soul, answer it with all your heart. When you feel my presence, do not turn away. This is the moment for you to step into the destiny you were born to fulfill. Do you know that the world has been waiting for this moment? It is not just you who will be affected by this change. It is not just you who stands at a turning point. There are others waiting for you. There are souls that will be set free when you step into the truth. There are lives that will be transformed when you dare to embrace your divine calling. Do not think that this is only about you. No. You are part of something far greater, and you cannot delay any longer. My beloved child, listen to me deeply within your soul. A great revelation is coming, but you cannot receive it passively. You cannot simply stand still and expect it to pass through your life like a gentle breeze. No, you must prepare yourself. You must be ready, both in heart and in mind. For when this truth is revealed, it will not come slowly. It will rush in like a mighty flood, sweeping through every corner of your soul, tearing down illusions, breaking chains, and transforming everything you thought you knew about yourself. My child, this is not an ordinary revelation. This is not a gentle reminder or a flickering light. This is a truth with the power to reshape your entire life, a truth that can alter your destiny forever. It does not come to make you comfortable. It comes to awaken you. It does not come to reassure you that things will remain the same. It comes to declare that everything is about to change, and nothing can stop it. You must prepare, for when this light bursts forth, there will be no place for darkness to hide. The things you once thought were certain may be overturned. The beliefs you once held may be tested. The limitations you once placed upon yourself will be shattered, and you will be confronted with the truth that you have been called to something far greater than you ever imagined. But, my child, I do not say this to make you afraid. I say this so that you may understand that this is the most crucial moment of your life. You cannot receive a great revelation if your heart remains closed. You cannot see the truth if your mind is still veiled by the old, by limiting beliefs, by fears that have been rooted in you for so long. You cannot step into a new season if you are still clinging to the remnants of the old. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to cleanse your soul, to empty yourself of the burdens that have weighed you down for so long? Lay down your worries about the future. Set aside your regrets about the past and open your heart fully to what I am about to reveal. For you cannot receive the light if you are still holding on to the darkness. You cannot embrace the truth if you are still clutching the lies that the world has planted in you. My beloved child, prepare yourself, for what is coming will not be gentle. It will be a revolutionary shift in your life. You will no longer see the world the way you once did. You will no longer see yourself the way you once did. The limits you thought you had, the barriers you believed were unbreakable, all of them will be erased when this truth is unveiled, and you will realize that you have never truly known the fullness of who you are. Perhaps you have grown accustomed to living within a certain framework. Perhaps you have believed that your life would follow a particular path, that you could only reach a certain level. But I tell you, you have been underestimated, not only by those around you, but by yourself. You have not yet seen all that I have placed within you. You have not yet understood the power you carry. You have not yet realized that you were created not merely to exist, but to bring transformation. But you must decide. When the truth comes, are you ready to accept it? When the light shines, will you dare to step into it? When the door opens, will you have the courage to walk through it? I cannot force you. I cannot make you receive this if you do not wish to. This is your choice. This is the moment you must decide whether you want to continue living within old limitations, or if you will dare to step forward and embrace the greatness I have placed within you. Look back at the path you have walked. Remember the times when you felt something urging you forward, yet you hesitated. Recall the moments when you stood on the brink of a breakthrough, but turned away out of fear. Think of the times you asked yourself if something greater was waiting for you. And now I tell you, yes, it has been waiting for you. It has never disappeared. It has never left you. But it requires you to be ready. You can continue to delay, but the truth will still be there, waiting for you. You can hesitate, but the flood will still come. You can try to hold on to what is familiar, but the light will still shine into every hidden place. And once you see it, you will no longer be able to ignore it. Once you hear the truth, you will no longer be able to pretend you have not heard it. Once your soul has been awakened, you will no longer be able to return to sleep. My beloved child, be ready. Let your soul be open. And when the flood of revelation comes rushing in, let it wash away all that no longer belongs to you. Let it sweep away the fears, the limitations, the barriers, and let it carry you into a new journey, a journey that you were always meant to step into. My beloved child, I am calling you to be strong, because when this truth comes, it will not only bring enlightenment, but it will also bring great responsibility. When the light shines, it will not only illuminate the path before you, but it will also require you to walk forward with courage and steadfastness. It will not only break the invisible chains that have held you back, but it will also place upon you a mission that you cannot deny. You are being called to rise to a higher place, to no longer live within old limitations, to no longer walk as one who is unaware of their destiny. You cannot continue living as you once did. You cannot keep letting small things hold you back. You cannot keep doubting the power I have placed within you, because this truth is not merely a gift, it is a calling. It is not just a revelation, it is a commissioning. It will pull you out of your comfort zone, take you on a journey you have never walked before, and place you in positions you have never imagined. And you must be ready. Do you sense the shift that is coming? Something is stirring within you, an unshakable urgency, a realization that you can no longer turn back. You cannot simply hear this truth and go on living as though you had never known it. You cannot receive this light and still walk in darkness. You cannot touch your destiny while still clinging to things that no longer belong to you. My beloved child, I do not speak these words to bring you fear, but to prepare your heart. For when you step into the fullness of the mission you were destined for, you will not only receive the glory that comes with it, but you will also face challenges, responsibilities, and pressures that only those who are called can understand. But know this: you do not walk alone. I go before you. I walk with you. I give you strength, wisdom, and courage to carry this calling. My beloved child, have you ever wondered why you went through the trials of your past? Why there were seasons of pain, loss, and testing in your life? Why there were moments when you felt as if you were being pushed to your limits? Those hardships were not meaningless. They were preparation. That was how I refined you, how I built you, how I made you ready so that you could stand firm when this moment arrived. For those who are called to great things cannot walk an easy path. Those who carry the light cannot escape the darkness that seeks to extinguish them. Those who hold the truth will always be tested to see if they are strong enough to protect it. But, my child, do not be afraid. For with the trials I have also given you grace. With the weight of responsibility I have also given you strength. With the difficult steps I will also open the way. There is nothing you will face that I have not already prepared you for. There is nothing that comes to you that I have not given you everything you need to overcome. Remember, when I call you, I do not call you aimlessly. I have been preparing you long before you ever realized it. The trials have shaped you. The wounds have taught you compassion. The days of darkness have made you understand the value of light. All of it has been part of your preparation. Rise, my beloved child. Be courageous. Be strong. For this is not a time to turn away, not a time to hesitate, not a time to doubt. This is a time to step into your calling with all your faith, with all your determination, with all your hope. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to know everything ahead of time. You only need to know that I am walking with you, and you must be ready. This truth has come, not just to set you free from past limitations, but to lead you into something far greater. It has come to open before you a new horizon, a path you have never dared to walk before. It has come to remind you that you were not created for an ordinary life, but to make a difference. It has come to tell you that you are not a wandering soul, but a messenger sent forth with a purpose. But you must choose. I cannot walk this path for you. No one else can carry this responsibility in your place. No one else can receive the revelation that has been given to you. You must decide. You must stand up and declare that you are ready. You must open your heart and accept that you have been called for something greater than yourself. And when you do, you will see that I have already prepared everything for you. You will see that what once caused fear will become your strength. You will see that what once caused pain will become your testimony. You will see that what once was darkness will become a part of your story of light. You will no longer feel lost, for you will know exactly where you belong. You will no longer feel uncertain, for you will know that every step you take is filled with purpose. My beloved child, be strong. Dare to step forward. Dare to believe that you have been prepared for this moment. Dare to believe that I have placed within you everything you need. Dare to believe that you do not walk alone. And as you step into the fullness of the mission that has been destined for you, you will not only see your own life transformed, you will see the world transformed through you. Prepare your heart, my beloved child, for the sacred moment is drawing near. The soul who has been searching for you for so many years, is about to find you. Nothing will stand between you anymore. The barriers that once separated you are weakening. The invisible walls that kept you apart are trembling, and soon they will fall completely. But my child, when that moment comes, you must be ready. You cannot let it arrive while your soul still hesitates, still doubts, still fears. For this person does not come to you as a stranger. They come with a purpose. They bring a message not of this world, but from me. They are the messenger I have sent, carrying a gift you have long awaited, a truth that has been preserved for you, a final piece that will allow you to step into your destiny. Do you know? It is no coincidence that they have been seeking you for so long. It is not by chance that their soul has always been drawn to you, carrying an unshakable yearning to find you. There is a reason for everything. Every step they have taken, every path they have crossed in search of you, has all been orchestrated within a divine plan I have set in motion. And now, the moment has come. No more delay, no more separation. This is the time for you to open your heart, to receive them, to listen to what they bring, to embrace what has been prepared for you from eternity past. Oh, my beloved child, I know you may still hesitate. You may ask yourself, am I truly ready? Can I trust this? Perhaps you have grown accustomed to life without them by your side. Perhaps you once thought you would never find them. But I tell you this, you do not need to understand everything in this moment. You only need to be ready. Ready to receive, ready to listen, ready to let the truth sink deep into your soul. When they come, they will not bring mere words. They will not come with shallow things. No, they will bring words from me. Words that will awaken something within you. Words that will open doors you never imagined could be opened. They will remind you of what you have known but have forgotten. They will help you see yourself in a way you have never seen before. But my child, are you ready? Do you have the courage to receive this? For when you open your heart, you will never be the same again. When you touch this truth, you will no longer be able to live in unawareness as you did before. When you accept the gift they bring, you will begin a new journey. A journey where fear has no place, where delay has no foothold, where doubt can no longer remain. This is not just about you. This is not just about them. This is about something greater than both of you. This is about a covenant made before you were born, an agreement written among the stars, a promise I have never forgotten. And now, that promise is being fulfilled. But remember this, you must listen. When they speak, you must listen, not only with your ears, but with your soul. When they deliver this message, you cannot receive it merely with your mind, but you must let it penetrate the depths of your being, for these words are not just sounds. They are life, they are light, They are the key to the door you have been searching for all this time. Oh, my beloved child, this is not an ordinary encounter. This is not an ordinary conversation. This is a moment of destiny. This is a turning point. This is the moment where you will step from what you have known into what you have never seen. This is the moment where you will leave behind the old to embrace the future I have prepared for you from eternity past. But you must be ready, because when this truth comes, it will not come gently. It will arrive like a beam of light piercing through the darkness. It will come like a mighty wind, sweeping away everything that no longer belongs to you. It will shake everything you once thought was certain, and if you are not ready, you may be overwhelmed. But if you are ready, you will step into a glory beyond anything you have ever dreamed of. My child, do not be afraid. I have prepared you for this moment. I have shaped you through every trial, through every path you have walked. Everything you have gone through, whether pain or joy, has led you to this very moment. Nothing has been meaningless. Nothing has been by chance. Everything has been orchestrated so that you may stand firm when this time comes. They will come. They will find you. No more delays. No more separation. The door has been opened. But will you step through? Are you ready to receive them? Are you ready to take hold of what has been kept for you? Open your heart. Let your mind expand. Let your soul prepare to receive. Because what is coming is not something ordinary. It will change you. It will change you forever. I want you to grasp the weight of this truth, because it is not just about you. It is not merely about who you are now, but about who you are called to become. This is not just a small piece of your story. It is the very foundation of the destiny I have prepared for you since before time began. Have you ever wondered why you have always felt that something greater is waiting for you? Why you cannot settle for an ordinary life? Why you cannot live without yearning for something deeper? Have you ever felt as though you were created for something the world has not yet seen? That is not an illusion, nor is it a foolish desire. It is the truth. A truth that was etched into your soul long before you became aware of yourself. You have been chosen, not by chance, but by a divine plan that was written before you ever entered this world. You are not a nameless speck of dust drifting through life, but a light that has been called to shine. This truth is not just about you, but about the lives you will touch, the souls that will be transformed through you. What you do with this knowledge will create ripples that will not only shape the present, but will extend through generations. The decisions you make today will not only change your own life, but will reach souls you have not even met. Every action you take, every choice you make, every step you walk will not only shape your own path, but will open the way for those who come after you. Did you think your life was only about you? If so, let me open your eyes. Because no one is born to live only for themselves. You were created not merely to seek personal happiness, but to be part of something far greater than yourself. You are a link in a divine chain, an essential piece in a sacred connection. And if you do not step into your place, there will be others who cannot step into theirs. My child, I know this may feel overwhelming. You may be thinking, why me? Why am I chosen for something so great? But let me remind you that I do not choose those who are already prepared. I prepare those I choose. I do not require you to be perfect before you step into your mission. I only ask that you have faith. You do not need to understand everything right now. You only need to be willing to receive. Because once you grasp this truth, once you accept that you can no longer live as you once did, you will begin to step into true transformation. But remember this, with a great mission also comes great responsibility. You cannot receive this truth and remain idle. You cannot see the light and still live as though you are in the darkness. Once you know what you have been called to do, you must walk in it. Once you become aware of your mission, you cannot turn back and live as though you have never heard the call. My beloved child, understand that this is not meant to place pressure upon you, but to remind you that you have a role far greater than you realize. The world needs you. Souls are waiting for you. There are people who will never recognize their mission unless you step into yours. There are promises waiting for your confirmation. There are doors waiting for you to walk through, so they may be opened for those who come after you. So, what will you do with this truth? Will you let it be a fleeting thought in your mind? Or will you let it become a fire that burns within you, urging you to step into what you are destined to become? Will you allow fear to hold you back? Or will you trust that I have prepared you for this very moment? Will you let doubt delay you? Or will you walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way? My child, remember that what you do today will not only shape your own life, but also the lives of those who come after you. When you walk in the light, you will pass that light to others. When you live out your destiny, you will pave the way for others to find theirs. When you embrace your mission, you will leave a legacy that does not fade in a moment, but endures through generations. My beloved child, now I will reveal to you an important truth that you must understand, not only with your mind but with your very soul. The secret about you is not found in what the world has told you, nor is it bound by your past, nor can it be confined to what you have thought of yourself. It is greater than all of these things. And the truth is this: you have been given a sacred gift, a power that was placed within you from the very moment of your existence. It is not something you must search for outside yourself, nor something you must strive to obtain from the world. It has always been within you, waiting to be awakened. This gift is not ordinary. It is not a common ability that anyone can possess. It is rare. It is priceless. It is a part of you, a part of the destiny you were meant to step into. But, my child, there is one truth you must understand. This gift cannot awaken on its own, nor can it manifest until you are ready. It has been lying dormant within you, waiting in quiet patience, hidden like a seed buried deep in the earth, waiting for the perfect moment to sprout and rise. And that moment, the moment of its awakening, is drawing near. Can you feel it? A stirring in your soul, a sense that something is shifting within you, a rising that you can no longer ignore. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is the gift within you beginning to stir. This is the call from deep within, signaling that you can no longer live as you once did. It is waiting for you. It is urging you to recognize yourself. But, my child, for it to be unlocked, you need a key, and that key is in the hands of the one who has been seeking you. The person did not come to you by chance, nor did they appear in your life as a random event. No, they were sent as a messenger, as the one who holds the final piece that will help you fully awaken. They did not come to do this for you, nor to impose a path upon you. They came to offer you the key you need to unlock the door that has remained closed in your heart for too long. Have you ever wondered why they sought you out? Why they did not give up, even when the distance between you seemed too vast, even when everything appeared to stand between you? It is because they know what awaits you. They know that within you lies something too precious to be forgotten, a potential too powerful to be buried. They have seen the light in you even when you have yet to recognize it. They have known who you are even when you have doubted yourself. But, my beloved, this awakening cannot come to you unless you are ready. They may bring the key, but only you can decide whether to open the door. No one can force you to step into your destiny. No one can accept what has been ordained for you on your behalf. No one can ignite the gift within you if you do not embrace it, if you do not believe that you are worthy of it. So what will you do when the moment arrives? When they find you, when they look into your eyes and place the key in your hands, will you reach out and take it? Or will you turn away, out of fear, out of doubt, out of disbelief that you truly carry something great within you? Will you let the wounds of the past hold you back? Will you allow the lies the world has told you to make you reject yourself? Oh, my beloved, remember this. I did not place this gift within you for it to remain hidden. I did not place this strength within you for it to be buried beneath fear. I did not give you light so that you would continue to live in darkness. Everything I do has a purpose, and so do you. Everything I have placed within you has a reason, and this gift is no exception. You are not created to live as a hidden lamp. You were born to shine. But that light can only rise when you are willing to accept it. Are you ready? Look back at the journey you have traveled. Do you see it? Every challenge you have faced was not in vain. They have shaped you, made you stronger, and prepared you for this very moment. Every wound, every tear, every time you fell and rose again was not meaningless. They were all pieces leading you to this point, the point where you must decide whether to step into the fullness of who you are. Oh, my beloved, I know you may feel hesitant, but remember this: I never call anyone without preparing them first. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to have all the strength at this very moment. You only need to be willing. You only need to open your heart. You only need to believe that you are not ordinary, but someone carrying a divine calling within. They are coming. They will find you. And when they stand before you, when they place that key into your hand, you must choose. Will you accept it? Are you ready to awaken? Are you ready to step into what you were born to do? If you are ready, embrace it with courage. Let the fire within you ignite. Let that power rise from the deepest places of your soul. Let the light I have placed in you illuminate not only your path, but also the path of those who will come after you. Your destiny is waiting. Your time has come. The gift within you cannot remain dormant forever. It is waiting for you to awaken. So, are you ready? If you are, open your heart, extend your hand, and allow yourself to become what you were always meant to be. Perhaps you have never thought of yourself as someone special, never realized that what you carry within you has the power to shift reality. Perhaps you have grown accustomed to living within limitations, surrounded by expectations, fears, and doubts that have obscured the light within you. But I come today to tell you, the time has come. This is no longer the moment for you to hide yourself. This is no longer the moment for you to wait for another. This is the moment you must awaken. You have been prepared, even if you did not realize it. Every trial you have endured, every tear you have shed, every wound you have borne, all of it has had a purpose. Not a single moment of your journey has been meaningless. Everything has been used to shape you, to forge you into who you were meant to become. The pain you once thought was a burden has become your inner strength. The struggles that seemed to break you have in truth refined you, made you stronger, made you steadfast. And now, as you stand at the threshold of a great revelation, you will see that nothing in your past has been in vain. Do you see it now? The pieces of your life are beginning to fit together. The things you once thought were meaningless are now starting to make sense. The questions you have carried are now beginning to be answered. The dreams you thought had faded are being resurrected within you. None of this is coincidence. This is not a random sequence of events. This is a plan that has been set in motion, and you are at the center of it. But, my child, to step into your destiny, you must be ready. Truth cannot be revealed to a heart that is not open to receiving it. Light cannot shine if you are unwilling to step out of the darkness. I can give you the key, but you must be the one to open the door. I can set the path before you, but you must be the one to walk upon it. This is the moment you must decide. The final piece is about to be revealed. That which you have long sought is about to be placed in your hands. The things you have never understood, the questions that remained unanswered, the voids within your soul, all will be filled. You have been waiting for this, even if you did not know you were waiting. And now, as the truth is about to be unveiled, I want you to listen deeply within your soul. Let what I am speaking to you sink into the depths of your being, for these are not mere words. This is a declaration. This is an awakening. You may be wondering, am I strong enough? Can I carry this mission? I tell you this, you don't have to be strong enough right now. You only need to be willing. You only need to believe that I have equipped you with everything you need. You do not walk alone. You do not have to bear this burden by yourself. I walk with you. I give you strength. I make the way for you. This person is not coming to choose for you or impose a path upon you, but to place in your hands the key that unlocks the door to destiny. Listen, my beloved, for the time is not far off. When this person appears, you will recognize that they are not a stranger. They will not speak words you have never heard before. Instead, they will awaken within you truths that have long been buried in your soul. They will not teach you about the light, but they will help you realize that the light has always burned brightly within you. And when that moment comes, you will face a choice that will determine everything. You can turn away from this gift, continuing to live within your comfort zone, in the shadows of untapped potential. You can pretend you never heard this call, choosing to walk the familiar road without stepping into transformation. You can say that you are not ready, that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, not brave enough. But know this, the truth remains. Whether you choose to accept it or not, the flame continues to burn, whether you step into it or turn away. Or you can reach out and receive this gift fully, with your whole heart, with your whole soul. You can step out of the darkness of doubt and fear and into the realm of light, where you truly belong. But understand this. Once you choose this path, there will be no turning back. You cannot pretend you never knew. You cannot close your eyes to the light that has now awakened in your soul. The world will change, and you will no longer be the same. You will stand at the heart of this transformation, not as a bystander, but as a creator. When your light rises, the darkness around you will no longer hold power. When you speak, words never before uttered will echo across the world. When you walk, new paths will open beneath your feet. Prepare your soul, for the challenge is not something you can avoid, but something you must face with courage. When you choose the light, the darkness will try to pull you back, whispering doubts, sowing fear in your heart. But do not waver. Do not let those voices weaken your resolve, for you have been chosen, not to live in fear, but to overcome. Not to remain silent, but to shine. Not to stand on the sidelines, but to step into the center of transformation. There will be moments when you feel alone. But remember, you are never truly alone. The light within you does not belong to you alone. It is part of something far greater. You need only to walk forward in faith, and the doors will open before you. Do you know this? The reality you live in is not as stable as you believe. The entire world stands on a fragile balance, a thin threshold between darkness and light, between chaos and order, between being lost and awakening. And in this time of great upheaval, you are among those who have been chosen, one of the souls called to bring light to humanity, to lead the world through this great transition. But my child, in order to do this, you must be ready. You cannot step into this mission unprepared, without equipping yourself with understanding, without opening your heart, mind, and soul to receive the truth. You cannot simply stand on the sidelines, observing from a distance, hoping that it will fulfill itself. No, you must become a part of the transformation. You must dare to accept that you are no longer the person you once were. You must be ready to step into a new role, a role that has been destined for you since before you were born. Today, the words I speak to you are not mere words. They carry the weight of eternity. They are not meant for you to hear and then forget. They are not words of temporary comfort for a fleeting moment. No, these words are a red thread, connecting you to your destiny, to the sacred purpose for which you were created. Have you ever wondered why you always feel that something greater is waiting for you? Why you cannot simply live an ordinary life without longing for something deeper? Why you have always sensed that you were called for a purpose the world has never spoken to you about? That is not an illusion. That is not a distant dream. That is the truth. A truth that has been inscribed in your soul since before time began. But to step into this truth, you must grasp profound realities. Not the shallow truths that the world often speaks of, not the superficial doctrines you have heard since childhood, but the truths that govern the very workings of the universe, the truths that guide your life in ways you may not always perceive. Have you ever thought that everything in this world is merely random? Have you ever believed that all that happens is just a series of events without any greater meaning? If you have ever thought this way, then today I want you to know that nothing in this world is without purpose. Nothing happens without reason. Nothing in your life is meaningless. Everything you have experienced, the moments of joy and sorrow, the times you have risen with strength, and even the moments when you felt you could not go on, all of it has been part of your preparation. Every lesson you have needed to be ready for this moment has already been given to you. Every encounter you have had, every challenge you have faced, every dream you have held in your heart, they are all pieces of a greater picture that you have yet to fully see. And now, I am drawing back the veil so that you may recognize that you are not just a fleeting speck of dust in the flow of time, but a bearer of light, a soul with the power to transform not only your own life, but also the world around you. But you must decide. Once again, you stand before a choice. Are you ready to accept that you can no longer live as you once did? Do you have the courage to embrace the mission for which you were destined? Or will you turn away, continuing to live in uncertainty, believing that you are just a small, insignificant being with nothing special to offer. My beloved child, if you choose to accept this truth, you must be brave, for it will change everything. It will cause you to see the world differently. It will bring clarity, but it will also place upon you a greater responsibility, because you cannot possess understanding without being responsible for it. You cannot receive the truth and do nothing with it. Once you have seen the light, you cannot return to the darkness. Once you have known who you are, you cannot continue to live as if you never knew. The world is waiting for you. Others are waiting for you. They may not know that they need you, but they do. They need you to step into the role you were called to fulfill. They need you to be strong, to be courageous, to rise and walk the path that has been destined for you. My beloved child, let these words be etched deeply into your soul. This is not merely a calling. This is a declaration, an awakening, a signal to let you know that you can no longer delay. Are you ready to step out of the shadows of uncertainty and into the light of awareness? Ready to no longer be just a seeker of purpose, but to fully live in your purpose? Ready not only to transform yourself, but to also impact the lives of those you will touch. If you are ready, open your heart. Let me guide you. Let this light ignite within you, a flame that cannot be extinguished. Let it shine wherever you go, so that others may see you and know that transformation is real, that light is real. Your destiny is not some distant dream. It stands right before you. You are living in a fast-paced world, an age where people crave instant fulfillment, a world unaccustomed to waiting, where every desire must be met immediately, where patience has become a luxury. You long for what you desire, and you want it now. But my beloved, the world may demand speed, yet the universe does not operate on your schedule. Things do not unfold according to the hurried rhythm you are used to, but according to my timing, a timing ordained by wisdom, by purpose, by grand designs beyond your understanding. Consider this. Why does a seed not bloom the moment it is planted? Why does the sun not rise instantly when night falls? Why does water not carve through stone in a single moment? Because there is an order, a profound balance in the unfolding of time. Everything has its season, and every moment has its purpose. You may think you are ready, that you have the strength to receive the gift you long for. But remember, some things can only be given when you have been refined, when your heart has expanded enough, when your soul has matured enough to cherish what you will receive. If I were to grant you everything now, would you truly grasp its value? If I were to place great power in your hands before you are steady enough, would it become a burden instead of a blessing? Time is not a barrier. It is a teacher. There are lessons you must learn through each day, each moment. There are challenges you must overcome to grow stronger, to cultivate patience, to understand the worth of every gift that will come to you. Every hardship, every waiting season, every temporarily closed door is not a meaningless delay, but a foundation being laid for you. Look to nature, and you will see this truth woven into all of creation. A bird cannot take flight the moment it hatches. It must wait until its wings are strong enough to embrace the wind. A river does not surge forth in power from its source. It must weave through rocks and valleys to grow mighty. A tree cannot bloom unless its roots have sunk deep into the earth. And you, my beloved child, are in that same process. The process of growing, of becoming steadfast, of preparing for something far greater than you can yet imagine. Believe that I am neither slow nor forgetful. I see the desires of your heart. I know the things you long for, and I hear every silent prayer within you. But I do not bestow blessings hastily, for I love you too much to do so. I do not want to place in your hands something you are not yet ready to hold. I do not want to lay upon your shoulders a responsibility you are not yet strong enough to bear. Remember, waiting is not a punishment. It is a preparation. It is not a wasted period, but a season of refinement. A time when you are being shaped into the person you need to become. When you learn patience, you will realize that time is not your enemy, but a faithful companion. So, do not rush. Do not let this world convince you that everything must happen instantly, that if you do not receive what you desire right now, it is a sign of failure. Do not let impatience rob you of your inner peace. Walk forward with faith, with patience, with the trust that the best things will come at the appointed time. And when the time is ripe, when you have been fully prepared, when everything is in place, you will see that the waiting was never in vain. You will look back and understand that every trial, every moment of waiting carried a deep meaning within it. And in that moment, you will know that I was never late, never out of time. Now, offer me your sincere prayer. Lord, I kneel before you with a heart longing to receive the light of truth. Open the eyes of my spirit so that I may see what you are revealing. Remove the veils that cover me, the chains of doubt and fear. I believe that what is coming is not just a message, but a divine revelation leading me to my true destiny. Prepare me, not only in my mind, but also in my soul. Lord, you are the one who breaks down walls and shatters every chain. Today, I ask you to remove every force that hinders me from the truth. Every darkness, every obstacle, every bondage, let them be dissolved under your power. Unveil what has been hidden so that I may step into the freedom you have destined for me. Lord, there is someone searching for me, the one who holds the final piece to my journey. If it is your will, please guide me so that I may recognize them. Let this encounter happen in your perfect timing, and when that moment arrives, grant me the discernment to recognize them, the wisdom to listen, and the courage to embrace the truth. Lord, I know that I am not an ordinary soul. You have called me for a purpose greater than myself. But I confess that at times I feel afraid, and at times I am uncertain about the path ahead. Please grant me the courage to step into the destiny you have prepared for me. Help me not to shrink back, not to doubt, but to fully trust in your plan for my life. I am ready to walk into my fullness. Lord, I realize that there are things from my past that have bound me, keeping me from moving forward. But today I rise in your name, and I declare that every chain of the past, every wound, every delay must be broken. I release everything that has been holding me back, and I fully step into the freedom you have given me. Lord, you have placed within me a gift, a power waiting to be unleashed. But I know that this gift is not for me alone. It is meant to serve your divine purpose. Please guide me in how to use this gift, that it may become a light, a tool for your kingdom. Do not let me misuse it or bury it, but help me to use it in a way that brings glory to you. Lord, your time is drawing near, and I can feel the stirring of a great turning point. Please prepare me in every way, my mind, my heart, and my soul. Keep me from being distracted by things that do not matter, and help me stay focused on what you are doing in my life. Grant me the awareness to recognize the moment when it comes, so that I do not miss it. Almighty God, I know that when the light is revealed, trials and storms may come as well. But I will not be afraid, for I know that you are with me. Help me stand firm, unwavering and full of faith. Though the world may shake, I will not be moved, for I stand on the solid foundation that is you. I offer this prayer in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss meaningful and life-giving messages from Him. Together, we will grow in faith and live a life fulfilled in His love. Amen.